To walk in faith can be a hard journey, but God is faithful. Let His promises sustain you down the road of life and seek His guidance to give you direction. That's what faith is. I'm over the shelter here. I oversee the shelter. I oversee receptionist, social worker up front. The pantries, I have 5 employees that work under me. We work over at the church, whatever it takes. Advisory boards, the shelter, as I said, the pantries, the food trucks, the food missions. Homeless clients are taken care of as far as making sure they get letters of residency, making sure they're fed, just taking care of their need, food vouchers, clothes vouchers, whatever they need. That's probably one of the largest jobs that I have here is taking care of the homeless population. Before I leave home every morning, my husband and I pray. When I step in these doors, I say, Lord, I want to make sure that I send everyone, at least one person that comes in these doors out with a smile. So every day here is always putting a smile on someone's face. Just listening to the stories of the clients that walk through our doors, you never know. You think you have it bad or you may be going through something, but when someone walks through the doors and tell you their stories and you get to hear these different stories of how they didn't have anything to eat last night or how they don't have shoes to put on their feet, and it just you just pour your heart out to these people. I love people, especially the elderly people and children. I really love the elders and the children. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. And to see the smiles on their faces, especially when we're doing our distribution for Christmas, it just to see the smiles that you see. I mean, it takes me away. The church is really good for the children. They even go out. Since I've been here, I hadn't seen anyone go out to the communities the way they do, going out to the projects and reaching out to the children and just having fun and dancing with them and partying with them, just feeding them, and just to see the smiles on those children's faces and even the parents. It's bringing so much to the community. This place has been packed with the things that they have been doing from over at the church, just inviting people in and seeing people come and so many people giving their life to Christ. It has been really great to just see that. So our vision is doing the most good, and our core values is to be passionate, compassionate, uplifting, brave, and trustworthy. When someone comes in and sit on the other side of the desk, I try my best to make them feel as comfortable as possible. When they walk in and tell me their story, most definitely I want to pray with them. I ask them first and foremost, are you a believer? If they're a believer, is it okay for us to pray? And it all depends on what they're going through, what their situation may be. And I just ask God to strengthen them where they're weak and build them up where they're torn down. And 9 times out of 10, that's my icebreaker. Once you get them to understand that you believe in God yourself, you're not just here for a job, that you care about them, they open up to you, and you can better serve them once they open up. And when they come back with their success stories, I had one to come in, was it Tuesday? One of the gentlemen from the shelter. And he was on the other side of the desk, and he called me. He says, Miss Valerie. When we called, I answered the phone. The Salvation Army, this is Valerie, how may I assist you? He says, Miss Valerie in? I said, this is she. And he said, Miss Valerie, I bet you don't know who I am. I said, I know this voice from anywhere. And he said, Miss Valerie, I am here in Laurel, and I want my mom to meet you. He said, because of you, I am doing so much better. He said, Miss Valerie, you were so tough on me when I came up there. He said, and I tell my mom about you every day. And sure enough, they came over to visit. He had to bring his mom to a doctor's appointment here in Laurel. And when they got here, she said, he's not lying, Miss Val. She said, he talks about you every day. She said, when he started doing something, he'd be like, oh, I can hear Miss Val. She's getting me back on track. So those stories really help me, make me feel good to know, even though I'm tough. I tell all clients and I tell everybody that's sitting on the other side, I'm firm but fair. And that's the way I like to say. That's what I like to say about myself, firm but fair. At the end of the day, as long as I know I've done my job and I've done it well, I don't have any regrets.